know what's in it. That was Pelosi. She can't get out of her own way lately. And Trump has just completely wrecked her. Ladies and gentlemen, she knows it. She has gotten destroyed by Donald Trump politically at almost every turn. Immigration, government shutdowns, none of this is working for her, right? So she delayed sending the articles of impeachment over. And I was wondering why. I brought this up. I'm like, why is she doing this? She's getting destroyed. Even CNN and other outlets are like, listen, you got to deliver the articles. You look like a moron. Just send the articles over to Senate. You have no leverage here. McConnell destroyed her. Everybody destroyed her. Why? Now we know. Because they were losing the initiative on the impeachment hoax because there's nothing there. There was no quid pro quo with Ukraine. They have no evidence of that at all. They have counter evidence that it didn't happen based on their own witnesses.
Yeah.
But they waited because they were waiting for some new evidence to surface. And magically yesterday it did. They were getting desperate. So a lawyer for this guy named Lev Parnas gives this material apparently over to the House Intel Committee. And we see this, Joe, evidence surface. This is not a joke. Now, please, folks, I try not to do this often. I'll describe what it is, but go to youtube.com/Bongino or my Twitter feed if you'd like to see the actual note. This is a note the lawyer turns over for this guy, Lev Parnas, who apparently the Democrats want you to believe is like this big smoking gun Ukraine whistleblower figure who knows all about the quid pro quo. Keep in mind, Trump hasn't dealt with this guy at all, but he's the Democrats' new ace in the hole. So Pelosi was apparently waiting. Now we know why, because she needed this stuff to come out. But is this stuff really evidence? Put up screenshot one. This is not a joke. This is from the lawyer of Lev Parnas. This is apparently a note Lev Parnas wrote. Here it is. I'm going to read it to you. It's in handwriting that's barely legible. Put together package. 1, 2, go to DC with package. It's not a joke. 3, wait, get a little 3. Do my magic and cut deal. Then he goes into Victoria Jefferson. This is it. This is their evidence. This is what Pelosi was waiting for. Keep in mind, put it in perspective. Keep this up for a second. This is supposed to be the guy who's the smoking gun interlocutor who is working with Giuliani and the Ukrainian president to set up this deal and do his magic and
put together package.
So they need
like he's getting dressed.
Wait, there's more. Go to handwritten note number 2. This is their smoking gun they were waiting for. This is what they're waiting for. They think this is it. We got him now. Here it is. Here's smoking gun handwritten evidence number 2 submitted from the lawyer. Here we go. I can't even read. Get deal done. 1 to 3 months. Asterisk number 2. Cut deal or get dismissed. Get all info from case Zlochevsky. In the end, and he has another asterisk. He can't even spell Ukraine right. Ukraine ledger. Are you talking about the black ledger? It's been debunked. Oh, these are folks. If you're not watching on YouTube, these are handwritten notes. They're barely legible. All of a sudden, what? From what? From the Ritz-Carlton. Yes, folks.
Ow.
On a very serious note, this is it. This is what you have. This was your smoking gun. A guy who's obviously looking to cut a deal, his lawyer submits a handwritten evidence. Folks, I have no idea if it's authentic or not. I haven't done a handwriting analysis. I haven't seen anything. That's what you've got? A guy who wrote a note to himself reminding himself to cut a deal and to work his magic? We're impeaching the president over this stuff? This is the best you've got. That's not a joke. That really was submitted as smoking gun evidence. Of course, it is a joke, but it's not an actual joke. It's a joke because that's what they thought was evidence.